What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk to you about BYND. I want to go over some of the data points, what's causing all of this hype, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So BYND is up 36.48%. This stock, hands down, is all over the place. So I even did a video late last night saying how because of that news associated to Black Friday, that was going to really add a certain level of suppression and turn the market to risk off. Most of the market right now is red and is in fact selling off, but BYND is on fire. So as of it looks like noon, things started to really heat up. So I wanted to kind of break it down on what's potentially causing that and everything else. So with that said, let's get right to it. So BYND, right now, there has been no official news, no SEC filings at the time of doing this video. No 13Fs, no articles really coming out. And I usually pop over to kind of moo right here just to look at any of the pending news or any kind of speculative topics. Nothing has really come out. You see the same old kind of influencers still really promoting it, so I don't feel like that would have been really the culprit on what really prompted all this. But at the time of doing this video, I see some people saying it's shorts. It's actually not. Shorts are increasing 2.09 million shares right now. So 22.01% of the free floats being shorted, works out to be 96.9 million shares overall are being shorted. So even if we look at some of the transactions on the secondary market, there's not really that much transactions. So far, 2 sells, 1 buys. All were done close to kind of the morning bell, but it's the dark pool. So dark pool is often enough used by shorts and hedge funds. And since we can see shorts are increasing 2.09 million shares, it is fair to assume that most of these transactions are in fact hedge funds. And if we kind of sort it based on the time right here, it shows roughly around that noon. That's where everything just opened up like crazy. So you had pretty much a 420, 142, a lot of big transactions. And so what really happened first thing is you had BYND getting suppressed, like I mentioned with most of the broader market. But when AI starts to pick up on abnormal activities such as this, which even while I'm doing this video, just more and more of these transactions are coming in, like it'll pick up on all of this and start to signal that something's coming. So ultimately, for whatever reason, it might have just been 1 or 2 transactions, which it looks like these ones right here. So at 12:02, there was 142 and then 420, very abnormal, both at the same time. That might have been enough to prompt algorithmic trading to really start buying BYND. So let me know your general thoughts on that. This stock, as I've indicated, has been absolutely crazy, all over the place. Sometimes you think it's going to go one way, it literally goes the polar opposite. So it's definitely good to see a lot of institutions buying. So I don't know if that Korean guy is still holding on for dear life, but it looks like the stock price is coming to save him. Aside from that, looking at the options, 4.4 million in calls, 4.1 in puts, and then 57% of all the options being done are bullish in nature. So things are starting to really heat up. From a bull standpoint, you're now seeing a lot of true optimism that it'll be roughly around that $2 range at least by the end of this Friday. Bears are anticipating for it to be sub 1. So you're going to see a lot of crazy volatile times ahead, but right now with that 139, it is right below this R1. And I know a lot of people generally don't like to kind of look at technicals when it comes to momentum stocks, but I think that it's definitely something to just be aware of, especially if you want to dollar cost average or whatever else. So $1.40, $1.58, $1.86 as the next strong target / resistance points. Aside from all that fun stuff on the actual chart, finally did break above and successfully stayed above that 10-day moving average so far, and has not done that since October the 28th. So this is a big day, and potentially even better yet, if it does break above that 50-day moving average, which is sitting at $1.68, might be a little bit far-fetched potentially for today, but if it is for whatever reason able to do that, then you could see kind of things get very real very fast, similar to what happened exactly back in October. So let me know your general thoughts on that. The fact that shorts are doubling down today is very optimistic. So for those of you that believe that this is a squeeze play, things are it's a unique stock, that's definitely for sure. But as I've mentioned, I think a lot of this is just linked to momentum, not really much for operational updates as far as I am aware. So let me know your general thoughts. If there is some actual news that does come out, I'll do a follow-up video, but just wanted to kind of pop on, break it down on what's really behind the scenes causing all this. One final thing, if you are looking for some solid buy signals, pop over to my Patreon, put out daily day trades, numerous swing trades, worthwhile to pop over there and check that out. I even did signal BYND as a good day trade, put it as a buy at 94 cents, so that would have been filled. I did believe I put the exit as like $1.15 or $1.20, so I wouldn't have caught the kind of highs for today, but definitely I think the momentum could have been there. And I think even just generally popping back over here based on the data that did come out, the ISM manufacturing and S&P global manufacturing has been on point. So definitely pop over to the Patreon for a lot of other good day trades and swing trades. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.